Hey guys. So hey guys. Oh, I forgot to put December on this. So hey guys, for this week, I'm gonna talk about, well, I'm going to do like a mix. I don't know. So for this week, I'll be doing like a mix. Okay? So I'm doing like a mix of from how do you talk to people? You make conversations, how to make friends. But I just remembered the other week I talked about how do you talk to people, make conversations, and how to make friends. And then I did a review of that. And the other week I did a review of that. But today I'm doing like a mix today on how do you talk to people, you making conversations, how to make friends. So today is I'm doing like a mix. I'll be doing like a mix on how to talk to people. Okay? So gonna talk about that now. So you have to make conversations. You have to make conversations to people, right? You don't just talk silly. You don't just talk silly to people, right? And you don't ask silly questions. Like, so let's say if you do a class, and you do exercise class, if you do a workout class, and you're supposed to be doing narrow squats, and then you're asking silly questions, and you say, what is narrow squats? Let's ask silly questions. You know that is. It's when you have to put your legs together in a squat. Right? That's what you call narrow squats. You don't ask silly questions of running classes on Zoom, right? Yeah. Like, what is squat kicks? Come on, ask silly questions. You know squat kicks is. It's just when you squat, then you kick. Right? Oh, it's a funny way to talk to people. You have to ask questions, but you don't ask silly questions, right? Yeah. That's not how you talk to people, right? Oh, and when you cannot hear people, you just say pardon. Okay? When people cannot hear you, you just say pardon. Well, pardon me, I don't get that. Can you repeat that once more? You can say that, but you don't say what and how. That's rude. Or you can say, oh, I don't get that. Can you repeat that? Yeah. oh, you don't slip in. Oh, you'd slip into the conversation, right? Yeah, that's how you talk to people, right? You 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 talk to people while you're having a beer, right? It's like at a party or a wedding, right? Yeah. Drinking water. Oh, you don't. Oh, you need to get up. Can you get on topic? You don't give up topic while you're talking to people. So let's say you're talking about what's happening on the Young Wrestlers, and you get up topic and you talk about what's going on Happy Days. Let's get off topic, right? Yeah. That's not how you. That's not how you. That's not how you talk to people. Or your grandma, right? Like, what's happening on the Young Wrestlers? Like, and you know who is with who on the Young Wrestlers. Like, Jack and Phyllis. You know them, yeah. Or Lily and Billy, or Billy and Chelsea, or Abby and Ashley, or Abby and Devon. Oh, he don't act. Yeah. And you don't think about the past. You don't. You don't think about the past. You don't think about Abby and Devon having sex. You don't. That's old news. Can you talk about that now? Can you talk about now? Yeah. You don't get off topic. You don't. Oh, you didn't make conversations to people. You don't. Can you? Oh, so your cousins is talking to you and you ignore them? It's rude. Yeah. So let's say if you have a Oma and your Oma is at a senior's home, your Oma is at a senior's home. It lives in a room at the senior's home, right? And you go to visit her, and one of your cousins show up, and you don't talk to them. It's rude. So, your grandma, so it's rude. It's very rude. So, so I, so for example, I am at my grandma's. So just for example, I am at my grandma's now. So do you know Mike? Mike is my mom's friend. Mike is my mom's friend named Judy. Judy. And she has a brother named Mike. And Mike, he lives with my grandma. And I am talking to my grandma and I don't talk to Mike. That's rude. You just talk. Make conversations, man. Oh, listen to this. So you are watching The Young and the Restless at 12:30 to 1:30. No, you just watched it. You just watched it. You just watched The Young and the Restless at 12:30 to 1:30. But for example, it's 1:30 right now. Just for example, it's 1:30 right now. And you say, when are we going to watch The Young and the Restless at 4:30? That's at 4:30, right? 1:30 is early. 1:30 is too early, right? Yeah. But I'm not watching it. I'm not gonna watch The Young and the Restless today, but I'm gonna watch bits of it. I'm gonna watch the first half of it. Yeah, okay, because I'm going somewhere with my grandma. I'm going to see my aunt at the hospital. Yeah, she's in the hospital right now, so that's pretty sad. Oh, so today's Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday. And the Young and Restless days today, because today's Wednesday, right? And then you're talking about what's happening on the Young and Restless, and you talking about what's happening on the Young and Restless on Thursday? You don't. That's skipping ahead. And then you say, when is Friday? You know when Friday is. Come on. Why do you like Fridays? Right? Oh, you do. You don't leave the TV off all day. That's lazy. Can you watch TV? Yeah. Sort of. Can you try? Can you try to figure out what's going on the Young and Restless? Can you just try to figure it out? Oh, so let's say today's Sunday. Just for example, today is Sunday, and you will be watching The Young and Restless Monday. And then you say to your parents, and you say, oh, what's happening on the anniversaries. Can you? Yeah. Hello? Hmm?
When you cut your nails yesterday, what happened to the clippers?
Well, I don't know.
Hmm? Where are the clippers? What did you do?
In the dining room.
I don't see them. Where in the dining room?
So, let's try it again. So just for example, it's Sunday today. Today is Sunday, just for example. So, no, just for example, it's Sunday today. And you both be watching the Young and Restless Monday. I think you say this to your parents, and you say, what is happening on the Young and Restless? Can you find out on Monday? Yeah, just find out. Can you just, yeah. You find out on Monday, right? That is not a good start of the week, right? Oh, and you know what days are you working at? You know what days that you are working at. You know what days. Say if you go to work on Thursday and you realize it's Thursday, yeah. Do I do this? do I do this? Do I do this? So I got a job. Yes, I did. Yes, I do. I got a real job. A job. A real job. I got a real job. And I go to my job on Fridays. Just Fridays. At 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And do I do this? Do I say, oh, do I go to work on Fridays? Yes. You know what days are you working on? Oh, can you talk? You start talking. You talk to people nice. You don't just talk rude on the phone. So your grandma is calling you on your phone, and she wants you to call in her. Your grandma wants you to call her in a little while. And you call her in half an hour. Come on, you don't wait for last minute and call grandma. Just call your grandma. When asks you to call her back in a little while, you call her back in a little while, right? Not in half an hour. That's breaking the rules, right? Oh, you don't do that. You don't make noises. So you're watching the other wrestlers and you're making noises like this. You don't do that. Quiet. You don't make noises. Stop it. I think you do this. And you keep on doing that? Stop it. What are you, 10? Are you 10 years old? No. How old are you? Right? Or your parents would say that. Your parents would say that. Or your grandparents would say that. How old are you, right? Yeah. What are you, 17? Well, act like you're 17. And you don't act like you knew. You don't. You don't act like you knew. Have you watched the Unarrested before? Hello? Hello? Goodbye. Okay, this is a very bad phone This is very bad. This is very bad phone manners. You are talking on the phone. I didn't see what you want. It's rude. You don't be rude to your grandma when your grandma has a day off from work. You don't. You don't talk back. Okay? You oh, can you cut yourself? Can you swear a little bit? Yeah, that's how you cut yourself, right? Yeah. Okay? So Mike is my mom's friend. Mike is my mom's friend named Judy, and she has a brother named Mike. And he lives with my grandma, yes. And Mike, he likes to swear a lot. Swear a lot. And you have to cut yourself, right? You have to cut yourself. No. But I say, I cut myself, right? I cut. No, you cut. You have to cut yourself, right? Like, oh, can you? It's like, oh shoot, I forgot something. And then you say, oh fuck, and then you say, oh fuck, I forgot something. Can you cut yourself? Yeah, you. Just cut. Can you cut yourself, right? Can you? You don't swear. You don't. Like, you don't say, oh shoot, I forgot something. Can you say, oh shit, I forgot something? Can you say it like that? You have to cut yourself. Yeah. Do I do this? Do I do this? So, when Mike is talking to me, and we swear a little bit, it's okay. And don't be like this. And don't be all intense. You don't do that. Because can you be like this loosey goosey? Can you be like that? You don't be intense. Go with the flow, right? It's like one of your classes on Zoom, and you do your martial artist, and you're all intense. Come on, can you be loosey goosey? Yeah. Go with the flow. Oh, this is lazy. Your punch. don't go like this. It's lazy. Just do this. Or step and punch. Like this. Not, it's right there. So your dad is, so you will be doing one of your classes on Zoom. And you do your martial artist. And your dad does it too. Your dad does martial artist too. And he wants you to give a punch. And you are lazy and you do this. Just do that. What is the difference between this? One, this. Step and punch. Put some power into it. You don't be lazy with your punches. And your kicks. You don't go like this. It's this. Not like this. Your kicks are too low. Kick higher. Right? If you have a knee injury, don't do as much, right? So, back to this week's. So, you have to make conversations to people. You don't be rude. When people say Merry Christmas, and you say humbug, it's rude. Oh, you don't say, so say your friends. So at school. So at school, and your friends is talking to you at lunch, and your other friend likes to join in a conversation, and he starts talking, and then you say, hold on a second. What are you babbling about? And that's sort of rude. Very rude. You don't say, you don't say, hold on a second. What are you babbling about? You don't. It's sort of rude. So let's say my mom and my grandma. So I go to my grandma's with my mom. My mom is talking to my mom. No, my mom is talking to my grandma. And then I join in a conversation. And then Mike is slipping into the conversation, and Mike is started talking. And then I do this to my mom and grandma. And then I say, hold on a second. What are you babbling about? Yeah, it's sort of rude. It's like on Facebook or Instagram. You don't join in the conversation, right? Mind your own business. Oh, that's rude. So, just for example, Mike, that's my mom's friend, named Louis. And she has a brother named Mike. And he lives with my grandma. Yes, he lives with my grandma. And my mom and my grandma, they like to slip into the conversation with me and Mike and grandma. And do I do this? My own business. It's rude. You don't slip in over nothing. It's weird. Oh, you don't be so silly. Laughing. Can you laugh if something that's funny? You don't laugh at over nothing. That's being silly. You don't laugh. You don't laugh at over nothing. It's silly. Can you laugh if something that's funny? Or let's say if there's a picture of you, like when you were younger, and your hair is, I don't know, sloppy, like, no, that's how you look like when you were younger, and you laugh at that. Yeah, you know, that's funny, right? Yeah. Can you laugh at that picture? Yeah. You don't laugh over nothing. That's being silly. Oh, you don't have to carry on. Like, oh, what's happening in the office? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know. Oh, what's good with Phyllis? Oh, with Sally? Oh, and Adam? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you knew. You know what's going on. Oh, yeah, no, watch this. You don't act like you knew. Like, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know. It's being silly. Like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Adam and Sally. Oh, I don't know what's going on with Sally and Nick. You know. Act like you knew. Have you watched it before? Well, yeah. Yeah. You don't act like you knew. Oh, use your names. You don't. This is not how you talk to people. Like, okay. So if you go to work, if you're working at Blue Springs, your work is at Blue Springs, and your work is called MSK. It's at Blue Springs. Blue Springs at MSK, and you're working there. And when you first get there, and your job coach is already there, and you say, "Oh, good morning, job coach. Here's your names." Like Mary. Mary is a job coach. And you say, "Oh, good morning, job coach. Use her name. Can you say, oh, good morning, Mary? Can you say that? You don't say, oh, good morning, top coat. Use their names. Like, oh, good morning, friends. Good morning, teachers. Use their names. But you don't say, oh, good morning, Miss something. That's silly. Oh, and if you see a supply teacher and you say, oh, good morning, supply teacher, use his name. Yeah. Drink water. Oh, you talk to your neighbors. You talk to your neighbors nice. You don't just talk to your neighbors rude. You don't give them the middle finger. That's extremely rude. So let's say one of your neighbors is driving somewhere and you see, so let's say you're going out for a walk. You are going out for a walk and one of your neighbors is seeing you going out for a walk and your neighbors is waving at you and you give them the middle finger, and that's extremely rude. Can you wave? Yeah. That's not very neighbor-like. Right? No, nice. You be nice. Oh, and to be nice to the barber shop. So if you're getting a haircut, and the guy who cuts your hair, and you don't talk to him, it's rude. You start talking. When you get into the barber shop, you talk. Or in a bar, you talk to people nice. So your grandma is calling you, and you say, "What now?" It's rude. And then you say, "Oh, at this time of day?" Yes. It's very rude. You talk to people nice. Like, oh, you have to get in the Christmas spirit. You have to get into the Christmas spirit. can you put on 98.1? 98.1 is a Christmas station, right? And they play Christmas music. Can you put it on? Yeah. Get into the Christmas spirit, right? You don't listen to chime. Can you? Yeah. Hey. Let's listen to chime in summer. Not in Christmas. Okay? Oh. Do you want to hear something interesting? So, you are at work. You are at work. You. Oh. So, you are at work. And your work is at MSK. MSK. At Blue Springs. And your job code is already there. And at MSK, your job code is already there at MSK, right? And she's already there. And then you will be doing laundry. You'll be doing the towels and putting in the washing machine. And then you look at your job code and you say, now what? You know now what? Your job code will say, you know what? I'm not doing this today. You're playing games. You're playing silly games. And she's like, you know what? I'm not telling you what to do. Do it. Can you put the towels in the washing machine? And then you say, what's next? Oh, I go back and sanitize the beds? Yes, do it. But you have to check the time. You know when shortly after is. Right? It's time to put the towels in the dryer machine, right? Yeah. You know what time it's 20 after. Or it's 20 after 10. Or it's 25 after 11. You know it. You know when you put the laundry in the dryer. Oh, and don't ask silly questions. Like, okay, it's 9:05 right now. It's 9:05. And you asking silly questions and you say, what is 9:05? Ask silly questions. You know 9:05 is 5 after 9. Right? Like, oh, what is after 9? You know, after 9 is 9:30, right? Yeah. 9:30 is after 9. Yes. Is it a topic? Yeah. Oh, so you go to the KW Hub at Ottawa, and your job coach is already there at the KW Hub at Ottawa, right? Your job coach is already there, and then you say, "I don't know you." It's rude. Your job coach has a name, like Brian. And you say, oh, good morning, job coach. You say names. Like Brian. Brian is a job coach at the KW Hub at Ottawa, right? Can you say, oh, good morning, Brian. How are you today? Then he would say, oh, I'm good, thank you. How are you? And then you say to Brian, and then you say, oh, what are we going to talk about today? And then he say, you will find out today. Yep. And this class is called LinkedIn. No, this class is called Leg Up. Yeah. And he teaches Leg Up. Brian or Luke. Right? Luke or Brian or Jordan or, yeah, Megan. Yeah. Or Mary. Or Mark. No, Mark, he wants to work siblings, right? Yeah. Can you talk to them? Yeah, it's rude. You don't ignore them. It's very rude. You talk to people nice. You don't just talk rude. That's silly. People silly. Oh, you need to wear a hat. If you don't, you don't go outside with your you don't go outside without your hat. Wear your hat. It's cold. It's cold out, right? Or if you don't want to wear your hat, put your hood on. So your jacket has a hood, put it on. Or can you stomp your feet? Can you stomp your feet? So if you're going to work, you are going to work at MSK at Bruce Beans. And when you first get there, you have to bend your boots on the carpet. If you don't, if you don't do it, you slip and fall. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be like a hospital like my Oma. Yeah. Because your boots will get all wet and full of snow. Can you bend your boots? Yeah. Before you get in? Yeah. Before you get into the house? After when you shovel the snow? Yeah. Oh, this is lazy. So you are at your grandma's and you go for a visit at your grandma's. So let's say it's fall now. It's fall now. Just for example, it's fall. And you have to rake the leaves and then put it into a bag at your grandma's. And you go for a visit at your grandma's. And you're supposed to be raking the leaves. And you are raking the leaves into a pile, and you hold a bag. You hold a bag of leaves. No, you hold a bag for your grandma. So you are holding a bag. So your grandma has to put the leaves into a bag for you. It's lazy. Come on. You are younger than your grandma, right? Yeah. You are younger than your grandma, and your grandma is a lot older than you, right? You're young. Your grandma will hold the bag. You put the leaves in the bag, because you're younger than your grandma, right? I think say when it's not has to come. You know when. In the fall, and you say when it's not coming in fall, you know when. The 21st of November or the 25th of November, right? Yeah. And using names. And they're using names. So, So I do guitar lessons. So that's pretty cool. I do guitar lessons. And my guitar lessons, my guitar teacher, his name is Gabe. Gabe. And do I do this? Do I say, oh, good afternoon, guitar teacher? Use your names. Use your names. That's not how you talk to people. Use your names. This is how you talk to your guitar teacher? By saying, oh, hi, guitar teacher. Use your names. It's like you do the Mighty Hawks. The Mighty Hawks. And then you say, oh, hi. Then you say, oh, good morning. Those people from the Mighty Hawks. Use their names. Use their names. You don't say, oh, good morning. Those people from the Mighty Hawks. Use their names. Like Joyce. You say, oh, good morning, Joyce. How are you? Use their names. Use their names. So my grandma, my grandma's got a name. Yes, my grandma has got a name. My grandma's name is Linda. And then I say, oh, good afternoon, Linda. Let's call her Grandma. I have two grandmas. So if you have a grandma that's name is Linda, and then you say, oh, hi, Linda. Let's call her Grandma. Or if you have another grandma, and her name is Anna, but you have to call her by a German name, Oma. You have to call your grandma German name, like Oma. And then you say, oh, hi, Anna. Can you say, hi, Oma? It's being silly. Being very silly. Use your names. Come on. That's how you, not how you talk to people. Oh, this is how it looks like for December, okay? This is how it looks like for December, okay? But this week, okay? Oh, well, next week, I'm gonna talk about something different. So next week, I will talk about something different. I'm gonna do like a Christmas movie review for next week. So next week, I'll be doing like a Christmas movie review. And it's this one right here, Elf with Will Ferrell. Okay? And then on the following week, after next week, I'll be doing like another Christmas movie review. And it's this one, A Christmas Story, the first one. Okay, that's on the following week. Okay? But for this week, I'll be doing like a mix on how you talk to people and how to make conversations and make friends. So your friends is talking to you and you ignore them. It's rude. Yeah, very rude. You're very rude. Some people are rude. Yeah. You talk to people nice. And that's it. Oh. You talk to people to make conversations. You don't just jump in. It's sort of rude. Oh, you don't. Yeah. So. Oh, do you know a best buddy? Best buddy is the best buddy. Best. You know best. You know, like I'm the very best. Best buddy. You know that is best. Best buddy is when is when a student from another classroom they go down to your classroom and no one of the students from another classroom they go to your classroom and you hang out with them. That's what you call a best buddy, right? Yeah. And you don't talk to him? It's rude. Like, okay, so on every Wednesday, no, Thursday. So on every Thursday, so if you are in special ed classroom, and your best buddy is coming to your classroom, right? And on Thursdays, you're supposed to be reading. It's a reading day. Reading day. And you have to read books on Thursdays. So you're supposed to be reading a book on every Thursday. And your best buddy say, "What are you reading?" And then you ignore him. It's rude. Yeah, you don't do that. Or if you watch something on your Chromebook, your best buddy will say, "Oh, what are you watching?" And you say, "What?" And then yes, you repeat that again. You don't make him repeat themselves. Right? It's really rude. Right? And that's it.